So remigration, what is it?
Is it possible, third question, for us to start remigration?
We need to look into remigration.
Und Remigration ist kein Schimpfwort, sondern ist ein Modell der Zukunft.
You said that you want to restore Britain's demographics. What's your plan to do that?
Broadly speaking, we're talking about remigration.
Remigration.
If this continues, that violence is going to come to you. You will have no choice. You're in a fundamental situation here where whether you choose violence or not, violence is coming to you. You either fight back or you die.
In every nation, every big city, foreign faces, foreign voices. The population replacement is wreaking havoc in our countries.
Remigration.
To simplify, remigration is the act and/or process of returning immigrants to their country of origin. Now, there are a number of people and organisations that will tell you remigration is only deporting the illegal immigrants and the foreign criminals and voluntary repatriation. That is a lie. That is not what remigration is. Remigration is reversing our demographic decline by any means necessary. By any means necessary.
Where there is a will, there is a way.
What is remigration? You know, we've heard this word a lot over the past couple years, whether it's from Elon Musk, Tommy Robinson, Stephen Miller, the Department of Homeland Security, and I've never really heard any of these major proponents give the word a real definition. And in many ways, I don't even understand why the word needs to exist. If you're a hardline on immigration, you can use the typical buzzwords: secure the border, deport the illegal immigrants, deport criminals, deport immigrants who have committed a crime, who don't have a citizenship. I mean, why do we need this new word that no one seemingly can give us a clear definition of? And the reason no one gives us a definition is because they know what this word really means, and they know that like 90% of the public in any country on earth would be against this. Because sometimes you have people who go mask off and they show the reality of what remigration is. And one of these people is Steve Laws. Steve Laws shows us that remigration, it's not just about the criminals. It's not just about those that can't assimilate. It's not just about the illegal immigrants. It's about deporting and forcibly removing all individuals from Western countries who are non-white, or at least determined to be non-white. Because that in itself is also something that's really, really difficult to define.
I know another Martin Luther King quote: like the Africans, I have a dream. But my dream's a little bit better. My dream is to see millions and millions of immigrants removed from our country. So remigration, what is it? To simplify, remigration is the act and/or process of returning immigrants to their country of origin. Now, there are a number of people and organisations that will tell you remigration is only deporting the illegal immigrants and the foreign criminals and voluntary repatriation. That is a lie. That is not what remigration is. Remigration is reversing our demographic decline by any means necessary. There is no person in this country that does not belong here that has the right to demographically replace us. We will not tolerate that under any circumstances. These are legal immigrants imported by our government. Many of these have been born here, and they're allowed to roam our streets, rape, murder, and steal off our people. And we are not going to tolerate it anymore. We want every single one of these people removed from our country. It's not going to happen voluntarily, and unfortunately, this isn't going to be a peaceful process for a lot of people. There's going to be an awful lot of hardship for our own people and for the immigrants involved through remigration. But the alternative is far worse.
And Steve Laws does us a favor because he shows us the truth about remigration and what it really means. And you have people like Tommy Robinson who, he's not so stupid to really tell the public what it means. And he's openly gone against and criticized Steve Laws as being too radical.
He said he'd deport that child.
Steve Laws, is that one of them?
I'm just saying. I saw him interviewing a mixed race girl. She was white girl and she had a mixed race kid, and he said, "I'll deport your child." That's what he said to her. So I didn't know much about Steve Laws. I watched that interview, and it done my head in, to be honest. Done my head in. He stand there saying to the mum, I said, "I bet you wouldn't have said that to her dad. I bet you wouldn't have said that to her dad." He said he'd deport that child. So I just think that mindset is damaging for everyone.
But the reality is that people like Tommy Robinson, Eva Vlaadingerbroek, they really believe the same thing that Steve Laws does. They just are smart enough not to say it out loud. Let's take Eva, for example. I mean, she said in speeches before that civic nationalism, it just doesn't work anymore. I mean, she said nothing about the only plausible alternative to civic nationalism, which is ethno-nationalism. And she'll say vague things like, our leaders, they could carry out remigration. They're just worried about human rights. Oh, what a thing. And they hide behind international treaties and the Geneva Convention.
We have to be realistic. Civic nationalism doesn't work, not at this rate of immigration. So what do we do? Is it possible, third question, for us to start remigration? Yes. Where there is a will, there is a way. Don't be fooled. Our politicians are absolutely able to carry this out. They're simply unwilling right now. And so, to hide their unwillingness, they hide behind international treaties. They hide behind human rights.
I mean, she basically says everything that Steve Laws says without saying it. I mean, it's a skill in itself. But what really made me want to make this video is that a couple days ago I was flipping through Twitter, which is, as we know, a torture in of itself. And I came across this tweet, which is from Steve Laws. And the guy says, England's starting 11 after remigration. Now, for all my American viewers, this is the English national soccer team. And the current team is actually quite diverse, right? They have a lot of black players. They have some players with Arabic descent. And the fact that the English national team is maybe half white Britons and the other are half Englishmen with a migrant background, this really gets under the skin of people like Steve Laws. This really triggers them. And it also triggers Tommy Robinson. Don't fool yourself. So Steve Laws said that, after remigration, look at the English national team. It's going to be 100% white, okay? So he's giving away the game, right? This is their goal. If you're black, you've been born in the UK, your grandpa came over to the UK in like 1950 from Jamaica, Steve Laws doesn't care. You've only lived in England your whole life, you only speak English, you feel English, Steve Laws doesn't care. He wants to get rid of you. He wants to deport you. He wants, importantly, to re-migrate you. And that's the whole thing about this word. It's about re-migrating British citizens, naturalized citizens.
Have they got to go as well? Yeah, mate, they've all got to go. This is the thing. They've all got to go. It's not about how nice they are. I always use the line, it's not personal, it's necessary. And the future of our people is more important than your personal friendships. And I will die on that hill. Doesn't matter how well you know these people, how friendly you are, they are still foreign. We are still being demographically replaced. The future of our people belongs to our people. And without it, there is no England. If there's no English, there's no England.
But the funny part is that the moment you go into the comment section of this, because there's a player, I don't know if you guys can see here, his name is Livramento, okay? Which is not a British name. It's not a pure English name. It's actually a Portuguese name. And the guy has Portuguese descent, okay? So we're starting to get our first cracks, okay? Because this is the thing, are we remigrating only the non-whites? Or are we remigrating really everyone who's not 100% English? Because then someone else pointed out in the comments that you take a look at a couple other players who are white, but they're not actually English. You take a look at Harry Kane, his father is from Ireland. You take a look at this guy, Anthony Gordon, his parents' families are from Scotland and Ireland. And then last but not least, you look in the middle here on Rice, his family is also Irish. So even in this so-called remigrated version of the English national team, 4 of the players are not pure English. And I really doubt that all of these other guys are pure English as well. I mean, they probably got some German in them, some French, probably some Scottish, some Irish. And now what's even funnier is that you had someone respond to this. And he said, the people talking about European ancestry here, they need to understand remigration, it doesn't include white Europeans. It's specifically aimed at removing non-ethnic Europeans from European homelands. To put it bluntly, yes, the difference is white or non-white. And there we go. That's the biggest issue, is that these people are so dumb that they're gonna debate over now. I guarantee you they're gonna debate over what is white and what isn't white. And what do you know? The first comment is, the Albanians are white. They're getting remigrated. Guys, I mean, the whole policy of Steve Laws falls apart within minutes. So this is why people like Tommy Robinson Viktor Orban, Elon Musk, they keep this silent. Now, before I move on, I just want to be clear that Elon Musk has pushed Steve Laws on Twitter. Go anywhere in the UK and look around. You'll see foreigners everywhere. It's truly sickening, blah, blah, blah. And Elon Musk quote retweeted this and said, remigration is the only way. And Elon Musk has tweeted hundreds of times about remigration, okay? And in my opinion, he is not ignorant about the truth of remigration. Elon knows exactly what it means. And by quote tweeting Steve Laws, he's confirming that to the world. And there's a reason why all these people don't discuss the truth of remigration, because what it would actually entail, I don't even know if Steve Laws really wants to do that. I don't even know if Eva Vlaadingerbroek and Tommy Robinson and Elon Musk really want to do this. Because it would really entail doing the same thing that Germany did in the 1940s. I mean, no joke. How would you go about removing every single non-white person from England? I mean, it would be a crime against humanity. There's no question about it.
Call me racist, call me a Nazi, call me an anti-Semite. I couldn't care less. My dream is to see millions and millions of immigrants removed from our country.
People are ready to tell us, this is not possible. That is not possible.
Remigration is reversing our demographic decline by any means necessary. We want every single one of these people removed from our country.
I say, whatever the true interest of our country calls for is always possible.
And it would be really, really dumb. I mean, let's just think about it for a second. You would have a government office who would have to determine who is white, who is non-white. So what are they going to do? Are they going to do like a eye check? Like we're just going to take a look at you for 5 seconds and determine whether you're white or not? Are we going to do genetic testing? I mean, it's really dumb. Obviously, a lot of them don't consider Albanians and Bosnians white. Is a Serbian who has some Turkish blood back in the day from the Ottoman Empire, are they white? And a lot of these people who claim to be for remigration, they might actually get caught in this net and become victims of their own poison. People don't really understand what the word means, and that it really means redoing major events from the 20th century. And just to be clear, I'm not one of these people who denies completely that there's a problem with illegal immigration in Europe, that there's not a problem in the Mediterranean Sea with people coming illegally and arriving a lot. I mean, this does need to be addressed. There need to be stronger border controls within Europe. I'm not against that. But at the same time, I mean, I've been to London. I've been to these cities. They're amazing places. Don't believe the Kurt Kaz bullshit that just because England is like 30% black, it's somehow some hellhole. I mean, crime has consistently gone down in London. There's a reason these people hate London, because it shows how amazing sort of this melting pot of the world can be. Now again, if someone comes to the UK, they're an immigrant, they commit a violent crime, I support them being deported. But again, I'm not gonna turn in here to another dude who wants to remigrate everybody. It's just insane. Well guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, hit that like button. I have lots of other videos about remigration, about X, about what's going on with the weirdos of Elon Musk's Twitter. Check out my playlist that you can watch here, and hit here to watch the most recent upload. Alright everybody, have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.